street photography vlog in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I will show you the food, I will show you the prices of everything that I buy today, and obviously, of course, some beautiful photos. I'm using the Fujifilm X-T3 with the Tokyo 1116 f2.8 and then Yongnuo 35 f2, Canon 1740 f4.
pause the video here if you want to read, guys. Let me zoom in for you. Absolutely beautiful place, but let's move to another angle because the watch was covered by the trees. So yeah, this angle is showing us the watch better. 1 2 3 bam. Stick one like this, confirm the focus, and bam. I love those. Bam. This is one of the reasons that I love Malaysia, and I love to take photos in Malaysia. Like, just without me saying anything, just everything that you see right here, and this small, those classic old buildings, and the texture. It's just heavy on texture, on food, on infrastructure, on buildings, on those beautiful tourism places. And more to it is the rain. To be honest, I feared that it will be heavy, as my X3 is water resistant, but the problem is this cover is not here, and this one is opened, and I'm using a manual adapter. I'm not using the native lenses. That's why I don't want to like risk it, but it's just like very few drops. I don't think it will do anything. Praying. Overall, we'll go and have some drink because I literally just got out of home without food, without drink, and I want to show you the prices and overall what you can do as a street photographer and some of the photos that you may take potentially if you come to Malaysia or if you are already in Malaysia. I want to take some more from this area, zoom in a little bit on 16mm, then yeah, manual focusing, bam. Take one of this beautiful watch again. I will change the lens, but not now, as the sensor in the Fuji X-T3 is not covered like the EOS R, as an example, or some of the Sony cameras also. So I don't want to change my lens, and be careful, don't change your lens if there's humidity, if there's rain, if there's wind, if there's dust, as much as possible. So yeah, I'll me change it, but like in those. So let's continue. Alright, so I know we are doing street photography, but one of the things that I really love to do, which is changing between the methods that you're taking the pictures with. As an example, instead of like always having your shutter high and having every image so sharp, have some photos while it's 60 and photos while it's 30. Yes, 1/30, I mean. Yes, it depends on if your camera or your lens have image stabilization, but overall just explore. I don't feel obligated to take all your photos have to be clinical and sharp. Enjoy, and sometimes those blurry photos would be absolutely amazing. important things that you have to do is, most of us, we know the rule of thirds, leading lines and all of that, but like when we are on location, we tend to just forget and just take photos. And it's up to you, of course, you can just take photos, but from time to time focus on taking the beautiful photos that proven to be beautiful, like leading lines or symmetrical photos. This is an example right here. So it is telling a story, the beautiful location, and also behind it, it's telling a beautiful story that between the old and new buildings and all the history, and at the same time the symmetrical. And in some photos, of course, you'll be lazy, but in some photos try to have it as beautiful as possible. Like at first I wanted to take it from that side, but the problem with that side is the car covering the building, so I came here. So it's not necessary to focus 100% on the roads, because sometimes you are forced to break it. And let's say more than forced, it's up to you at the end of the day. It's an artistic choice. So let's take some photos here, and also try as hard as you can to tell some stories with your photos. As an example, this photo right here is showing you that improvements in buildings, not necessarily one is more beautiful than the other, but it shows you the journey of what's happening here, and this is really beautiful. Let's get back a little bit. I want to include all the tree in the photo. Yes, now it's all included. Set your focus right, especially if you are working with manual lenses, or for whatever reason you are doing manual focusing. Try to let the photo, like the subject that you want to focus in, like try to have it 100% in focus as much as possible, because you may easily ruin a lot of photos. But at the same time, don't be so strict about it in terms of if the photo is so good but it's just a little bit out of focus, don't delete it, just include it if you don't have a better focus picture. All right, so we'll take some establishing shots from this place, or not the establishing shots, just the direct photos directly. Direct photos directly. So yeah, change a little bit more shutter speed, and then set the focus and bam, and then see what's going on here. Yeah, this watch place again, but it's nice. It's like you don't get enough of it. This looks beautiful. But one more thing that here I really want to say, which is take the normal photos, but also try to take different photos. As an example, it is raining, the ground is wet, and there is reflections everywhere, so we'll try to take the same photo but with the reflection. All right, so yep, here we will get it down. Go down, go down, go down. Okay, now let me set my focus and try to let your photos as aligned as possible, as straight as possible, so it don't work and it don't work a lot. And post another one, something like that. Let's take some also in vertical, because don't forget vertical, because you never know, maybe you'll take a photo and it turns out this is the best photo you've ever taken before. So take the vertical photos, and then it may also be beautiful. Beautiful what? Beautiful wallpapers, and even can sell them as prints. Okay, then curry. Curry, yeah? Only curry, yeah? Yes, only curry, yeah. Yeah, no, only curry. Okay. Okay, brother. Then this one. This. More. Okay. Then veggie. This one. Okay. Thank you.
maklum dan terima kasih kerana keprihatinan anda. Dear customers, for the safety and well-being of fellow commuters,